Welcome to the CFA as City's unbeaten and table-topping under-23s make their way onto the field to face Leicester. They could extend their lead at the top of the table as second-placed Arsenal lost earlier today. The Blues so far unbeaten this campaign, sitting pretty, a point clear of Arsenal with a game in hand. Of course, the game in hand is the one that is about to start this evening. He was in holding midfield. Cole Palmer has been quite regularly involved in the first team picture, and that's his ball, and it's a good one too. And City looking for the opener, and well, Oscar Bob just beaten in the tackle. And all credit to Ben Nelson for his challenge. Oscar Bob was just preparing to make it 1-0. City actually have a problem here with Cole Palmer. And at the end of all that, City have a corner. It looked as though they were going to have a goal. Egan Riley again. Bob in support. Palmer on the half turn. Tries to get a little shot away and does do! And it wasn't far off the target. Well, he's got a very strong left foot, but he certainly had the confidence in his right to work it from left to right boot. And then he just bent his shot wide of the angle of post and bar. What, 2 hours ago? And then straight on to the under-18s. I mean, to be fair, he only had a matter of seconds in the Burnley game. Stripped off, came on, and then very shortly after, the whistle blew for full time. And here is Palmer on the ball, and he's tucked it into the net off the inside of the post. Well, there was me talking about what a unique day he's had. Part of the first team setup for the entire day. He then crosses the bridge between the Etihad Stadium and the CFA, joins the fellow members of the EDS team, and then tucks the ball into the net for the opening goal. Palmer, Bob, Palmer, on towards Mabuda. Oh, he just couldn't get beyond Nelson. It was a lovely ball from Palmer to put him in. But, a mistake by Van Sass, and all of a sudden a chance for an equalizer, and Wakeling puts it over the bar. An apology from Van Sass. He acknowledges his error, gave it away to Jake Wakeling, and Wakeling, I wouldn't say he had a complete open net to aim for, but not a million miles off being an open net. And fortunately for City, and in particular Van Sass, Wakeling put it over the top of the net. Barrington works a nice 1-2 with Bob. Cross isn't a bad one either. It's cleared as far as Cole Palmer. And now City do have a much more comprehensive lead. And it's a second goal for Cole Palmer. Well, I mentioned earlier what an extraordinary day he'd had. But it's just getting better and better for Cole Palmer. 2 goals, he's on a hat-trick now. Here's Braybook though for Leicester. Caught in possession by Bob. Here's Lavia. Finds Bob again. Barrington's over to his left-hand side. Here is Barrington. Couple of step-overs to open the way, and then scores a beauty. 3-0 City. Match over surely. 4th minute of the second half. And on his Premier League 2 debut, 16-year-old Luca Barrington marks the occasion with his first ever PL2 goal. And it was a beautifully worked one, all of his own doing. Couple of step-overs and a left-foot drive into the corner. The UEFA Youth League sees City's under-19s play Club Bruges. Anyway, here's Robinson, and it breaks for him. And he scores. Well, he's had an eventful few minutes, has Robinson. He was booked about 3 minutes ago. Now he's scored, and City lead by 4-0. Better. Touch from Dala. Here's Robinson. Now Palmer decides to have a go, and there's the hat-trick. And what a wonderful way to conclude it. He's already scored 2 lovely goals, but this is an absolute peach. A hat-trick of the finest quality to complete the most memorable day for Cole Palmer, where they'll take on Club Bruges in an afternoon kickoff in Belgium. But, they're going to go there on the back of a terrific victory. They won't even allow a consolation as a pious shot is well defended by Burns. Just a matter of seconds now to full time. And Van Sass gratefully accepts the ball. And that is how the game concludes. Well, it couldn't have been much more comprehensive. From the very first blast of the whistle, City were in total command of this game. It seemed only a matter of time before they took the lead, and I guess it was no surprise in the circumstances that it was Cole Palmer. And City stay unbeaten, proudly top of Premier League 2. The final score, City 5, Leicester City 0.